Welcome to another One Food Please taste off. Sure.
Yes.
So when we recorded our British tea taste off, we got requests for cheese taste offs
It
as
was
well.
specifically stinky cheeses, and my original plan was that we would try like a style of cheese, and we would go with the washed rind cheese, which is very stinky, but it is oppressively hot and humid today, and we decided that really stinky cheese didn't seem like something that we wanted.
Yeah. So
we are going with the Bloomy style, which includes, like Camembert and Brie, that kind of stuff.
Yep, so just read up the list.
Yes. So the ones that we are going to be trying, we have Camembert, we have Brillat Savarin, which is so gooey right now, Brie du Pommier, Saint Angel, and Fromage de, we don't know how to pronounce this, Fromage de Meaux. She wants to say it's
Moo, because it's a moo cow cheese.
It's Meaux. I will look that up. My French
moo
is failing me.
It's moo. It's a cow's opinion.
It's a moo point.
It's a moo point.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's scoot this over there a little bit, because
Okay.
I am definitely...
You want to
earlier
be
this
right
week,
in
yeah.
the cheese.
Well, and also earlier this week, I knocked an entire mug of tea over my desk at work, and then as I was cleaning it, knocked an entire glass of water over my desk at work. So, not doing well with, things not being knocked over lately.
I'm going to move this slightly closer to us, because I don't think I can do this.
Okay, and we also have what are they called? The things that you eat with the cheese. Accompaniments. Cool. I would expect musician to know that, where way lapsed musician does not, off the top of my head. But did we already say this? We have the Castelvetrano olives and the fig and orange jam. Yes. So we have over here the Brillat Savarin, right? Savarin, the Camembert, the Brie du Pommier, the Saint Angel, and then what does this one say? The Fromage de Meaux, Meaux, which I'm sure is not pronounced that way, but I'm going to pronounce it Fromage de Meaux, because it is a cow's milk cheese. We have fig and orange spread, and we have my favorite, Castelvetrano olives.
Okay. Maybe we go clockwise. I'm going to start with the Camembert. Atop a cracker.
Atop your communion wafers.
Yes, my communion wafers.
Yes. I'm starving, so this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This was what, the Camembert?
Mm-hmm.
It has that same, earthy, mushroomy quality. So we tried a couple of these cheeses at our local cheesemongers. Cheese Teak. Earlier, and there was one that we had tried.
This does not taste good after that.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Okay, well, that's good to know. I won't be drinking that immediately after this. We also have those Pellegrino sodas. San Pellegrino?
Yes.
Okay. They're in the orange flavor, and I guess that is not. But anyways, so we tried one of the cheeses, and I forget which one, that had a very cabbagey quality.
Oh, that's... And
the Camembert, and I think this is actually my first time having Camembert ever. And it is also cabbagey.
I don't know if I would... It's got a... It's got a little...
It's earthy.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of funk to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just at the very end.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a little cabbagey.
Cabbagey. Yeah, see? It's like the cabbage soup flavor. Once it's been boiled. This sounds so appetizing, but it's really good. And I will admit that when the request first came in for stinky cheeses, I was a little so we've started me off on Bloomy cheeses for this reason.
I really like stinky cheeses. She's a little bit on the fence about
I
it.
like some stinky cheeses,
You're
but
coming around.
I'm coming around to them, yeah. Because it's sort of like, when you eat spicy food and you just need spicier and spicier food. That's the case with cheese and me. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so our impressions of the Camembert. For me, potentially a Camembert virgin. I like it, and I could kill this whole thing just sitting here.
Yeah, it's just got enough of a little funk to it that it's not. Because I love Brie, but when you get cheap quality Brie, there's just not much to it. There's not much.
There's no flavor.
Identifying factor to it. This has just enough of it.
Is Camembert Brie?
No,
okay.
But I'm just saying, when you get that kind of cheese, sometimes it can be a little boring.
I'm trying it with an.
This is also the firmest, I think, definitely of the ones that we have here. It's maintaining its shape.
It's good with the
Yeah, I'm gonna do them all naked first, and then my second round I'm gonna go back.
Okay, well,
try it with a sauce. A sauce.
As it was with the tea taste off, I've suddenly forgotten what we're doing, and now I'm just pretty much eating cheese.
I'm going to try the Fromage de
Meaux.
This one is very gooey. It sort of flattened itself out across the cheese board, which I cannot pick up. I can't pick it up. Where is it? Okay. That's interesting. It's got a little bit of that. I feel like I don't have the right, terms for cheese. It took me years to get the wine things down,
yeah.
But, so it's got a little bit of that sharpness, I guess, at the end that the other one did, but it's a more complex one.
Which one is this again? The Fromage de Meaux. Okay. I may have indoctrinated with this Saint Angel by accident. My bad.
It's almost like a little bitter note at the very end.
I think I got mostly bread on that one.
I'm going to have an olive to cleanse my
palate. Yeah. I kind of like aspirin flavor. You know what I'm saying? The quinine flavor. There's the, yeah. It's good, but it's funny because I feel like I didn't notice anything special about the cheese until that bitter flavor hit. Yeah. And then that's the,
I feel like it's sort of the back end of the cheese. The back end of the cow. The back end of the cheese flavor is where...
That's going to be the name of your autobiography, The Back End of Cheese.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try the Saint Angel. Now, I had never heard of this until a few months ago when my boyfriend and I had a dinner party and somebody brought a big hunk of this Saint Angel. And the best way I have to describe it is somewhere between Saint Andre, which is very buttery, and a really good Brie, maybe. I don't know.
I just had to point out that when you get close to the rind, I think on the Meaux, there's it goes right up it does the wasabi thing.
The ammonia thing?
Yeah, I think it's the ammonia thing. I call it the wasabi thing.
The wasabi effect.
Yeah, it did that.
Here is the Saint Andre, or Saint Angel.
What is Saint Andre? Because I think we were getting all confused.
That's the one that's I always just say that's if butter and Brie had a child, it would be Saint Andre. It's very buttery.
Oh, it's the ones that's just in a grocery store, in the gold packaging, right?
I feel like you don't see it in maybe in the fancy cheese section, but I don't feel like I see it everywhere. Yeah, it's just very creamy. It is buttery.
All right. Which one I'm trying? I'm trying
Yeah.
the St. Angel.
Yeah, it tastes like butter.
It's like butter.
Like butter.
Come
Maybe I should get a spoon. Oh, well, I have this spoon. We can use that spoon to...
Spoon.
It
Okay.
really is like butter.
See, and this is the thing, is that very often, this was a little interesting for us to sort of coordinate because we were like, usually when you get a cheese board, you're kind of mixing different types of cheeses, right? And that's kind of the whole thing. It's an experience. So this is actually my first time ever going, this is a single style of cheese, and let's compare and contrast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is actually my very first time. So I'm like, I really hope that I don't leave this not liking some of the ones that I already liked.
The reason we did it this way, not only, I think, is it more fair to compare equal, comparable styles, but also this means that we get to do many more cheese ones.
Yes.
Because we can do the firm cheese, we can do the washed rind cheese, we can do the semi-firm cheese.
This is so good.
It's so good, isn't it?
It's so good.
I just want to stick my face in the whole wheel. Get the wheel, carve a little face-sized hole, and just go like that.
That just makes me think of your story of your cat burying his face in your roommate's spaghetti or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do that.
Sorry, Megan.
Oh.
I might not have told you about that.
Oh, no. It's too late now.
Okay.
Oh, my God. This is so good.
It's so good. So far, that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try... So there were 2 Bries there. There was Brie du Pommier, which is what we got, and then another one started with a G.
Not
Brie du... Something like that. And they let us try little samples of both of them. And this one won because it just had a distinctive flavor to it. And the guy described it as cabbagey, and it really is cabbagey. So
that's why the cabbagey descriptor is in my head. Because I'm like, oh yeah, cheese can taste cabbagey.
It's funny because we went to the cheese place, and then we stopped at Safeway to get the drinks, and when we got back in her car, I was like, it smells like farts in here. Why does it smell like fart? It didn't smell like that when we left. And she's like,
cheese. The whole thing that we are doing today. The whole point of us hanging out today. Okay.
There's something really nice and summery about this. I think it's because it's got that herbaceous sort of thing going.
Ugh. Okay. I'm falling off the couch. All right.
I forgot to notice if any of these were... Well, actually, what's the deal with raw milk cheeses in the U.S.? Can you have... I don't think you can have this kind, right? It has to be, aged over a certain... I don't know. We'll have
I
to
haven't
look
kept
that
up on that. Wait, are we eating illegal cheeses?
No.
Okay.
No, I was going to say I didn't notice which ones were raw milk, but I feel like there is a time that it has to be aged for us to be able to, for whatever reason, eat raw milk cheese. You can buy an AK-47, but you can't eat raw milk cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if where this falls in the aging process, so I'll look that up too.
Okay. This Brie du Pommier, this time, because I already assigned cabbage to that one, this is even more stinky. So there's a broccoli quality to it.
I like this better than that, even though they do have that similar note. This is a more distinctive one, and I feel like not only does it have that cabbagey thing, but it's like you can actually taste the cabbage and not just like a...
Well, and I think I like the texture of this more. Yeah, so the Camembert, when you look at it now, there's almost... Well, no, I'll film it on this better camera too. This, it's almost sort of like the Brie is just sort of solid, and then not solid, but continuous, where there's bubbles in the Camembert. And something about this makes it much more, the Brie du Pommier makes it much more...
It's creamier.
Creamier, yeah, it's much creamier. And so I like it better. But there's similar qualities between the both that I would have never thought. And again, this comes from the fact that usually when I eat cheese, I will buy just this one type. One time, I ate an entire thing of Brillat Savarin in a day. It's this big because I love it.
We got extra I guess like they came to the end of the wheel and it was more than what we asked for. So he's like, we're going to give you this extra at a discount. So I was like, okay.
But yeah, so like I'm used to eating either a single cheese or a variety of cheeses. And so this is actually the first time I'm actually able to say, oh, these are both cabbagey.
This is educational.
It is. I'm getting a cheese education. But yeah, this is the first time I've been able to say, of these two cheeses, they're very similar in flavor, and I prefer one over the other for these various reasons. Good job, us.
So now this one, this is the Brillat Savarin, and it's so, like, they sliced it all. It was in a little wedge and everything, put it in the wrapper, and it's not like it got hot or anything, but just coming to room temperature, it just became, like, whipped cream, basically. So I had to put it in a little container here. Let's see. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Well, that's good. That's, it's going to sound really weird, but just something just tastes very French about it. I don't know what.
Where did you put your olive pit?
I put it in my bowl.
Oh, French, very Frenchy.
Yeah, I mean there is that. I don't know. There is a little bit of the cheesy funk to it, but it's very mild and very, very creamy.
It's such an amazing
There's a creamy
texture.
Flavor and a creamy texture.
Oh my god, it's such an amazing
I need
texture.
more of it. I should have got some of the rind in there last time. That would change the flavor a little.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's amazing.
And this is the first time that I've been able to assess two cheeses I already know I like next to each other. And I prefer this to the Saint Angel.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, and it's got that. What's that thing at the? I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like a burning thing at the end. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes when you get this kind of cheese, it's like, I don't know. It's doing something in my throat.
It's a burning flavor. It tastes like burning.
It tastes like burning. Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm gonna go back around and try them all with the jam stuff. Spread a little bit on there first.
Okay, so that's really good.
Plop. You know, I think the fruitiness, I'm pausing because it's changing as I'm eating, mellowed out that little cabbagey thing.
In which? In the
Camembert.
Oh yeah, that was what I found too. I did already, I skipped to the end and I tried the Camembert with the fig orange. Like
I was
right
a little
at the
worried about the orange
outset.
thing because this and that tasted terrible.
Well, and you know what's funny is that I had to, I was hoping that would, because I was thirsty, and so I was hoping that would mellow that out. So I could drink this juice again. But yeah, I liked it better with the fig and orange, but I will say that even with that, it's not necessarily one that I would usually pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's so funny because, given that as a Chinese person, I didn't really grow up with a lot of cheese outside of, like, American cheese or maybe sometimes cheddar. And so Camembert had always been something that I was like, oh, no, I can't possibly have that. It must stink. And now that I'm, like, I've progressed as a human, that I am like, this isn't stinky enough. It's just not, it's not flavorful enough.
These two,
okay,
interesting combination. It's got this very warm, almost like, I don't know, autumny flavor when you put them together.
Okay, well that, I am in the mood for that, so I'm excited now. But now you've set my expectation. How dare you? How dare you bias me? No, it's okay. This is the cutest little teaspoon ever.
It is. That's from my Turkish tea set.
Aww.
Which is
It's
slowly dwindling down
adorable.
as things fall down the garbage disposal.
Yeah, I've lost so many things down the garbage disposal, like just this year. All right, trying it. Whoa, whoa.
Something happens in the middle, right?
What just happened? It tasted like...
That's why as I was talking, I stopped and things...
It tasted like maple syrup, like right in the middle.
Oh, maybe. Let me see. Maybe that's the autumn thing I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese is fun.
Okay, so Fromage de Meaux, tastes like pancake syrup. If you have it with this fig and orange jam taste thing. Yeah,
Yeah. I like
maple
that.
syrup. That's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this is... See, sometimes a good accompaniment can make the cheese.
Mm-hmm. It'd be interesting to try with a savory one.
Do we have mustard here? Here we do.
I don't have good mustard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, some other time we'll do the mustard. I feel like when we have the cheddar, or not
Oh,
the cheddar,
they gotta have
the hard
mustard
cheeses.
with
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
cheddar.
have to have the mustard. Okay, so that was really amazing, and now like I am completely changing my opinion of that. I love that. And this is the thing. So I've stopped drinking as much now because usually now it just like,
It's a big chunk.
oh no, it kills me for the rest of the day and I can't function, and then I can't the only thing that happens is I sleep. So I was complaining that since I stopped really drinking as much or drinking wine as much, I'm not having things that have very layered flavors anymore. And so cheese is a great workaround for that. Like if you stop drinking and you want that same kind of experience of a flavor that like unfolds
Evolves.
itself, yeah. Cheese is the next best thing to do.
Okay, so Saint Andre in that
Give me the rind.
is a whole different kind of sweet than the maple syrup. It's not as much of a dark flavor.
Yep.
But wow, that might be my favorite combination so far.
Okay, this is going to sound weird, but I actually got a little bit of the rind this time, which I might not have gotten before. And because of the sweetness of the sauce paste, whatever, made me actually taste some of the stinkier parts of, well, not stinkier, the more bouquet-y parts of the Saint Angel. And it tasted a little bit more, and this is going to sound terrible, of uric acid. Tasted a little pea-ish, but in a good way.
Okay.
Pea in a good way. Can you see it? Or taste it?
I'm not getting the pea, but it definitely does taste different when you've got, oh no, there it is.
Yes.
When you get the rind, more of the rind in it with the sweet thing.
Yeah.
They're both good,
Mm-hmm.
but they're a little bit different. Yeah.
That's really, really interesting. Huh.
How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, so far the winner with the, for me at least, the winner with the fig orange stuff is the Fromage de Meaux. All right.
Brie du Pommier. I'm taking giant hunks of cheese.
Yeah.
I hanker for a hunk of cheese.
Uh-oh. What happened? Broccoli flavor.
I don't like this as much with the sweet.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Okay. It's very interesting. Mm-mm.
This is one that needs to stay savory.
Yeah, it does. You're right. Because I think something about the sweet, the second I put it on,
It really makes the cabbagey
it
stand out and
smelled
clash.
like really bad Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Like ones that you accidentally left in the oven or like sitting overnight.
That my English mother boiled to death on the stove. That's what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brie du Pommier, eat on its own or eat with something savory. This is not good.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I agree.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Brillat Savarin. Oops. Yeah, this.
I think I need to clear my mouth. Nope.
I don't think I like that one as much with the sweet either. I like that by itself.
Oh wait, let me get some of the rind this time. I have to actually like stand to do this. It's crazy. Okay, got it. Oh, I'm losing track of all the stuff. Okay.
Are these all French? Is Saint Angel French?
I don't not like it, but it doesn't do anything for it.
Yeah, I like it better plain.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you were going to rank them without the jam, how would you do that?
Okay. Without the jam, I believe it goes, number one for me would be the Brillat Savarin, followed very closely by the Saint Angel, then the Brie du Pommier, then the Fromage de Meaux, and then the Camembert. I actually
Mine
like
is
the least.
very similar. I just reversed the Saint Angel and the Brillat Savarin.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh, that is
followed
a
by the
sticky
cabbage brie, the one we can't pronounce, and the Camembert. Yes.
That is a strong rind on the
Yeah.
Brillat. I love it.
I feel like you just have to look at that and go, yeah, it's gonna be a little funky.
Yeah, I love it.
Because it kind of looks like something that may have like bubbled up on your lawn and that you need to eradicate before it.
I feel like with that statement we reveal that we watched too much X-Files.
I was thinking of the X-Files too. The one where Mulder and Scully have to be like a married couple. And
yes, the one, and I think of this one too because isn't that the housing association one?
Yes.
Yeah, because I have a really terrible neighbor who is the head of the housing association, and so I think of that a lot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same reference points. Okay, now with the fig and orange. And not just fig and orange, I think we can probably extend that to say that this is with a sweet accompaniment. Mm-hmm. What is it like? Okay.
I think for me, I'm torn between the Fromage de Meaux. We got to figure out how to pronounce that. And the Saint Angel. They were both a really pleasant sweet, but the Saint Angel was a little less of a kind of a warm and cloying sweet.
Yeah. So, yeah.
The Brie du Pommier is dead last with that. Yeah.
Right out.
It did not go well with
unacceptable.
Sweet. Followed by the Brillat Savarin, also did not go well with something sweet. So I guess it's like 5, 4, 3, maybe tied 2-1.
Okay, well so 5. Okay, so the fromage is, or the Saint Angel and fromage tied for best with sweet. Yes. Followed by which? Followed by Camembert. Then followed by somewhere back there is Brillat Savarin and
then
Pommier.
Last was the Pommier.
So mine is close to that, but I have a definitive favorite with the sweet, which is the Fromage de Meaux. Like, it's so I don't even care if I'm getting it wrong. It's more fun this way. No, I think that the Fromage de Meaux. I'm saying moo because it says moo cow cheese. Moo. It's a moo cow cheese, so I'm just gonna call it moo. Fromage de Meaux. But anyways, it is definitive favorite with the sweet. Like, I think that is one of the best things I've had, which is crazy.
It was a really surprising thing, too.
Yeah.
It evolved.
Yeah, and this is actually redeemed. The sweet has actually redeemed the Camembert for me, because now I can actually envision myself buying Camembert and having it with something. Although, is this Camembert...
You know how people do the brie with the, like, raspberry sauce on it? That might be good with this.
So, is this Camembert, like, indicative of other Camemberts?
I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's just a sort of in between. It's
just sort of brie with a little edge to it.
Yeah. Brie with edge. Oh, my God. If we could draw, oh, my God, maybe I will try to draw this. And it'll be like,
What is this?
You know what this comes from? This is the dumbest reference ever. But, so, like, in the Pokemon TV show, when they first encounter the Squirtles, there is a gang of Squirtles that is roving around doing pranks and stuff, and they're all wearing very cool glasses. And one of them, the leader, who's the one that ends up becoming the main kid's Ash, his Pokemon, goes, Squirtle. So that's this.
So that's what the Camembert is.
Yeah, the Camembert is a Squirtle. An edgy Squirtle.
You are a strange person.
I know, it's okay. Yeah, so I think that for me, the definitive winner with the sweet is definitely the Fromage de Meaux. But, oh, God, I think it's very strange to me that it is this two-tailed, you know? Like, that it's so different. Okay, so yes.
With and without, yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah there's our cheese analysis. Next time, I don't know what kind of cheese we'll do, but we will do a different style of cheese.
We will. Yeah, at some point, it would be really fun to do, like, illegal cheeses, but then we couldn't really put it on YouTube, right?
Well, I mean, it's not like they're going to come and arrest us, but I don't think.
Cheese arrest. Yeah. Nope. So, yes.
How would we get it, though? We'd have to, like, drive to Canada or something.
Hey,
I had some really good raw milk cheeses when I was in Quebec.
Yeah. God. Maybe we should just go to Canada as like one of our trips and eat things and go to the Lockhart bar because that's probably less appealing to you, but there's a Harry Potter themed bar up there. I think near Niagara actually, so it's on this side. But yeah.
Incidentally here, second time through with the one we can't pronounce and the sweet, I got a lot of rind and it has a lot of that urine-y flavor at the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was not anything the same as it was. I should get some more of that. I'm going to go get some more orange.
What kind is that again? The Meaux?
Yep.
Okay. I had to sneak some Brillat Savarin in the meantime. This is my favorite.
It tastes like France. Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm. We should have had some sort of like violet or what is it, lavender or violet? Some purple flower, like
lavender.
Yeah.
Sort of associated.
Yeah.
With
mm-hmm. Some sort of purple flower. That's what I think. All right. After I finish this, I'm gonna have more of that Fromage de Meaux.
I'm gonna try and drink this now and see if it's not disgusting. Maybe I should have a plain cracker. Even though they look like communion wafers, they're gluten free. They've got like a nice little toasty.
I was gonna try one. I forgot I was gonna do that. All right. Oh, and I wonder if that's gonna change.
It's still too soon.
It feels like someone flattened made stale and then flattened a McDonald's ice cream cone.
I guess that's about as best as you can do with a gluten-free cracker.
So sad. I'm so sorry.
All right. So, moo cow
With more rind.
with more rind.
Moo cow cheese, more rind, take whatever. Oh wait, I was trying it with this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've forgotten what we're doing already. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Lost my
Big down.
big down. Just put it back on, whatever. My clothes are clean.
Not anymore.
Well, yeah. I'm not getting as much as a strong uric acid flavor as I did for the St. Angel. I think that was the most.
Interesting.
But
I didn't get it with that one.
We did though. I think at some point you said, "Oh, there it is."
Mm. Yeah.
I think.
Cabbage.
Mm.
This is really unlike any brie I've ever had before.
Which one? The Pommier?
The only
Yeah.
brie we got.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have the. Oh yeah, right. Well, you've messed with my mind because now I think this is brie. The Camembert. I know it's not, but I'm just saying I think it is in my head.
Nope. That's still no good. Still too soon.
Yeah, apparently. Would have never thought. Just do not ever combine orange with like any cabbage. Or...
I was a little worried about the spread, but I guess the fact that it's like cooked down makes it less acidic.
Yeah. Camembert with this is still good. We're just going to continue eating cheeses.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I guess we don't need you anymore, now, do we?
Yeah. You guys can go. Leave us alone
All
with
right.
these cheeses.
Bye.
Anyways, bye. Thank you for launching our stuff again. And feel free to send us more suggestions of things you'd like us to try or just send us food. We like that
Do
idea.
that.
Yep. Bye.